Why can water dissolve salt? Hi people, this time we will not zoom in. Instead, we will zoom out to look at polarity of molecules. However, to do that, we will need to return to the topic of my last video. If you didn't watch that video, I highly recommend you watch it, as I will not be specific in this video. Electronegativity, which was the topic of the last video, is a measure in our imaginations. We should start off by talking about difference in electronegativity. It means that electrons spend more time around more electronegative atoms. I also really hope that you spend more time around your parents and sleepovers, which you should ignore if you're a parent yourself. This means that in a molecule, electrons may spend more time around specific atoms than others. Again, like parents and sleepovers. It makes some atoms negative some of the time, giving them a partially negative identity. Also, how do you write charges? Yes, in the top right, with the number before the charge. Important note, the number is called the oxidation number and can be found by number of protons minus number of electrons. If it is positive, the symbol after it is plus, and if it is negative, the symbol is minus. Actually, the oxidation number is normally a number, but if it is partial, then we replace it with a delta. When electronegativities are uneven in a molecule, the molecule is polar. This isn't the best I can do, but I will explain later. Common polar molecules include water, ammonia, and sulfur dioxide. These can be created naturally. Compare them to the nonpolar molecules, carbon dioxide, methane, etc. Carbon dioxide causes problems to our atmosphere, and methane comes from cow farts. Sounds like a really troublesome gang. Now, back to the original question. Why can water dissolve salt? Well, water and salt are both polar molecules, so they are trying to mix. The salt molecules are attracted to different molecules of water. The crystals of salt get torn apart, and so salt is dissolved. This is a type of intermolecular force, which is a force between molecules. Water can also not dissolve oil, because oil is a nonpolar substance. The oil drop will not tear apart and the oil stays whole. Polar molecules have differences to nonpolar molecules. This group normally has asymmetrical bonds. So if two bonds are equal and in opposite directions, the effect cancels out, like carbon dioxide. Now it is time for our questions of the video. Is ethanol C2H6O a polar molecule? To make it easier, here is its Lewis diagram, the video before last. Yes, it is. Write the chemical formula for oxygen with a partially negative charge. Can water dissolve gasoline? You can search if gasoline is polar, but if you want, figure it out for an extra challenge. Okay, now this video is officially finished. I hope you had a good time in our video, but I have been inflated for far too long, so goodbye.